Good morning. Welcome back to CNN AM. We're here on Tuesday where we're going to be doing some Q&A. Gotten some excellent questions sent over to us and really chose this one here because it was tying directly to what it is that we were talking about last week when we talked about belief in what we're selling, and felt this was an excellent question to help others as well because it really gives some clarity on what it is that we've been speaking about already. And this question came from someone in Louisville, Kentucky. His name is Ryan. I'm just going to go ahead and read exactly as the question was presented to me. And he says, I work at a national used vehicle dealership. I don't know which one he didn't reference. I assume something like an AutoNation. So again, he says, but I have never and I don't expect to buy a used car myself. Based on what you said about belief in owning what you sell yourself, how does this apply to me? Should I be searching for a new job when I'm happy with my income and job now? Well, it's a great question, Ryan. I would never suggest that you should leave what you're doing if it's doing well for you. That's the first thing. But I think we need to gain better understanding into what it is that I was talking about. Now, again, not always are we selling something that we ourselves could use. And I wrote a couple blog posts that did address this as well. But again, not everyone is doing such. To use a silly example here, but if someone is a funeral director and they sell caskets, thank God they're not using them. But, again, at least not at this time. So again, it doesn't mean they shouldn't be selling them. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't be helping people meet their needs. So I'm not suggesting that you should leave your job, not by any means, and find the job of something that you will use. Just because you personally will not buy a used car, you have your reasons. Now, if those reasons are because you do believe yourself that used cars are bad, to use a simple term, and people are going to be hurt by doing so, now, you might want to consider selling something that you do truly believe in. Now, the question is, do you believe in what you sell? For example, you're dealing with people that, for whatever reasons, and this is each individual has their reasons, is not looking to purchase a new vehicle. They are looking to purchase a used car. That's why they came to a used car lot. Again, that is their choice. Now, it's coming for a reason. So if you are there and understanding what the buyer's needs are, and you are selling it to meet their needs, and you know it's the right thing for them. Now, again, I am discounting the idea or even the concept. You said national, so I assume that's not the case, that you're the standard stereotypical cliche used car salesman where you're selling things that most people are going to drive off and be regretting their decision later. So if it's something that is certified, recertified, pre-owned, etc., and you have some kind of a warranty behind it, and you can guarantee what it is you're selling to people, now, again, that's where I'm saying what I'm suggesting now, which is if you understand their needs, you understand they're coming to you because they have a need for this type of a vehicle, a used vehicle they cannot afford, or for whatever reason do not want a new vehicle, then again, as long as you're understanding, you're putting them into the right vehicle to meet their needs. Now, if you're talking to an 80-year-old lady and, she's looking for a new car and you're trying to put her into a used sports car, I would question your integrity, I would question your motivation. But again, if you understand their needs and it's a family that has a need to transport kids and they're looking for the proper vehicle and you're suggesting the proper vehicles for them, again, you can believe in what you sell and stand behind your product. So again, it's awesome when you have the opportunity and the ability to use. Now, as I wrote in an article, I have worked at a company that was doing lead generation. Now, it was for the home improvement industry. I myself was not a contractor. I was able to use the service that we were selling from a consumer standpoint, but not from the client standpoint. We were selling the service to the people that paid us as a client. But it doesn't mean that we weren't able to sell it. Why? Because we believed in what we're selling. We know that it helped those companies grow, and without it, they would have less of an opportunity to make money. So again, I understand what you're asking, and I appreciate what you're asking, but to clarify for you, as long as you feel good about what you're selling and you truly believe it, that's first and foremost. If you have the opportunity to be able to use the product yourself, hey, that's even better. But again, that's depending on the situation. So I appreciate the question. Really appreciate everyone's questions they're sending over to us, and looking forward to getting many more and answering many more. But keep them coming. It's a lot of fun to be able to help people out on this level, which is specific information that you guys are searching for. And this is a question I believe the answer is helping a lot more people than just Ryan. Let's wrap things up today with a nice quote that is from Orson Swett Marden. That is a nice quote that maybe you've heard before. But it says, the golden rule for every businessman is this: Put yourself in the customer's place. I chose this quote because it fits perfectly with the question that's being asked, and to really understand. If you are putting yourself in the customer's place, and you understand where they're coming from, you understand their needs, then you're going to be able to meet their needs better than other people. And if you have a product you believe in that meets their needs, now you have a win-win. So again, have an awesome day, successful day. Look forward to tomorrow morning when we're going to get back to the topic of persistence, and we are going to really understand that at a much deeper level and help us to excel in this area. Have a great day. See you in the AM.